Norfolk State is in the NCAA tournament. Their head coach is Robert Jones. They are going to play number 16 seed. They're playing the 1 seed in Florida, of course, on Friday at 6:50 p.m. Eastern time. And he joins us now on Unsportsmanlike. Coach, congratulations. Obviously, an amazing accomplishment here. Going up against the number 1. People need to know this. Not the first time this year. You went up against Tennessee earlier this year. Are you guys, in your mind, more ready for a 1 because you've seen it before?
Yeah, without question. I mean, I think that's why you play those games, even though it's not always the results that you want. It's pretty much a dress rehearsal for a game like this. We was able to play 5 NCAA tournament teams this year, so we had a pretty good schedule. Hence, why I'm not quite sure why we're a 16 seed with the schedule that we had, but so shall it be. And we got to go and play the 3rd best team in the country. And I think the guys will be ready, and if anything, they won't be intimidated because of the schedule we played.
Coach, you added Brian Moore Jr. through the transfer portal, and you got the human highlight reel, Christian Ings, in your backcourt. What has it been like coaching those 2 guys and having them be a part of your program?
Tell you this much, Christian Ings need to be in that college slam dunk contest. I don't know if he's not in it. I don't know who's going to be in it, to be honest with you, because he has a ton of dunks that he did. But those two guys give us a chance to win. Every day, not just Florida, but with controlling. With guards controlling college basketball, we have 2 of the better guards in the mid-major realm. Brian Moore has been a great addition to the program. Christian Ings has been a mainstay, and they both bowl well together. Both of them could play the point guard position. So I think that's why our turnovers are low, because we kind of have 2 point guards on the floor at all times. But those 2 guys have to play well Friday. So we look forward to the challenge.
Coach, you made mention of your seeding and how you didn't think that your team deserved a 16 seed. Explain that to us. Walk us through why you think that your team should have had a higher seed.
Well, for us, out of all of the 15 and 16 seeds, we're the only one with a top 100 win. Everyone else lost to the top 100. All of those teams, from the 4-15s to the 6-16 seeds because of the play-in game and things like that. Everybody lost to a top 100 except us. Then our margin of defeats against top 100s were lower than anyone else's. Then the strength of schedule we had was, I think, 108 in the country. So with all those factors being in, I think that we should have had higher than the 16 seed. Now, I saw that they said we're supposed to be the best 16 seed, whatever that's supposed to mean. But I think that we should have had a better than a 16 seed. Now, the thing is that you got to go out there and prove it, right? But it's like you kind of like a double-edged sword, because if Florida does go and let's say, God forbid, blow us out, they're gonna say, hey, coach, you deserve to be a 16 seed anyway. But honestly, Florida at whatever spot could have beat somebody like that. So it doesn't totally give an argument in my opinion. But with that being said, we're gonna be excited about playing. And whether we're 16, 15, whatever, we're in the NCAA tournament, and we're one of the final 68 teams that's able to compete for a national championship.
We're talking with Norfolk State head basketball coach Robert Jones here on Unsportsmanlike, presented by Progressive Insurance. Can you beat Florida?
We can beat anybody. I think that, the game is played. The way the game is played now is that you got high major kids that play mid-major. You got mid-major kids that play high major, right? So it's like the talent level is not so distinct anymore. Even like the young man, Walter Clayton Jr., which is an amazing player. I mean, I think he's first team All-American, he got named. He played at Iona for a little bit. So kids are bouncing around so much that the talent disparity is just even playing field when you go. Even like there's some points in the Tennessee game that if you took off the jerseys, you wouldn't know that we were Norfolk State and that they were Tennessee, to be honest with you. So yes, we have a chance to win. I know most people aren't giving us a chance. I know, the odds are against us. The point spread is this, and the ESPN percentage thing that we put up for locker room material is like showing like 97.3% chance of winning. So, we have a lot of odds against us. We understand that, but we're a program that have pulled off a lot of upsets. We beat Missouri in 2012. We beat Alabama in 2019. So I think that this program is not unfamiliar to that kind of success, and hopefully we can duplicate it again on Friday.
Coach, I want to switch gears really quickly. A few months ago, Norfolk State made waves when they hired Michael Vick to be their next head football coach. What does it mean for the school? What does it mean for the athletic department to get an NFL legend and a local legend in Michael Vick to be the next head football coach at Norfolk State?
Well, the thing I say with that, with Coach Vick, is that, of course, it made an amazing splash across the sport, waves and stuff like that. But I think that for him, is that he's going to have to come in and really have a good staff around him. I don't really know a lot of his staff. They're on the other side of campus, so I don't really see them that much. But hopefully he has a pretty good staff around him due to his inexperience as a head coach. But I do think that he has a personality and that he's going to be a draw, right? I think the first couple games are going to be probably going to be a sellout easily. And then after that, you have to win, because these fans, they'll turn on you quickly. They'll turn on you real quick. They'll forget all about you being Michael Vick. So I think that if he has a good staff around him and a good work ethic, then it's going to pay dividends for him and the program. But at the very least, it kept Norfolk State, the university, in people's minds and probably in the recruits' living rooms. And for us, hopefully, we can keep Norfolk State going and with a big win on Friday against Florida.
Coach, one of the cool things about the tournament is that sports fans from coast to coast get introduced to programs that they haven't been locked into all season long. So with that spirit in mind, as people tune in to watch Norfolk State men's basketball in the NCAA tournament, what do you want America to know about your team?
I want people to know that, I did the defense team that score. That's the main identity of our team, is that we're a defensive team that can score. So we're going to go out there and play hard defense, but we do got a couple guys, like you mentioned earlier, Brian Moore, Christian Ings, that can score the basketball, right? But just in general, that I want people know, Norfolk State is HBCU and things like that, we're more than just an HBCU. We're HBCU by tradition, but we're one of the best mid-majors in the country. We're a number 25th ranked mid-major by the most reputable poll that's out there. We've done a lot of great things in this program. We've had a lot of success. We won a lot of championships recently, as well as some of the upsets that we talked about earlier. So with that being said, I just want people to know that we're more than just a HBCU. We're going to rep that because of tradition, but we're one of the best mid-major basketball programs in the country.
Well, Coach, thank you so much for the time. Best of luck on Friday against the Gators, and we appreciate it.
Thank you, and say a prayer for me.
Robert Jones,
we got you, Coach.
Yeah, we got you, Coach.
We got you.
He's got Florida in that 116 matchup on Friday night. Well done. Say a prayer for me at the end there.